it's Pigsy doing another video. I'm wondering what's going on with the US government. So there's stuff with standoffs with Donald Trump and the government wanting to shut down for so many days. I'm wondering if in the future it would be more totalitarian and it become military. The military might move in and take over government. So where the option of removing someone from office was there to be voted in, that could change. It could change, especially if everything works towards a military way of functioning. They just turn up and detain and arrest everyone, and then it won't be the public that will be shoved into the FEMA camps. It'll be the resistance. So people in this situation where they're part of the Senate that would be chucked in that, put under some sort of control. Because I think normally in politics you put people in power that you trust and people that you can control or manipulate, and that's pretty much how it works with these guys. So if the military take over, what's the future for America itself? So I mentioned about things, I think they're kind of separating the workforce. There'll be like the feeders, there'll be people that are at the lower end of the spectrum that are, well, they don't really provide much of a function. There's what you call bottom feeders in a fish tank. They're just eating up the garbage, and they are. I mean, people are like fast food and stuff. Some of the stuff they put in it isn't even edible. Just eating things like some reformed cardboard that's been put into chips and stuff. That'd be some kind of scary stuff. And then you've got sort of mid-range where you've got the workforce, and then they're being corrupted, so they become more of a transhuman workforce, so they're more cyborg. So your retirement would be, you'd probably turn to a complete bloody integrated robot. Or if you are retired, who knows what you'd be given. Imagine your body slowly being upgraded and changed. Then the company said, well, the parts in your body you don't own, they're too expensive or something, so we're going to have to give you a degraded body, or you're going to have to pay it over some sort of, feel like a pension. It'd just be some sort of management scheme. There'd be all sorts of things, or any genetic changes done to people makes you a type of company asset, so you're an investment, and so you'd have to find a way out of your contract. People may be pushed into set careers, like if they're in the military and they've been injured and they've got parts that from a military scientific research, then, or that part of the industrial complex, then they might not be able to step away from certain careers. It might be a career for life, you know, especially if you had some sort of enhancements done to you, like your eyeballs been enhanced, your optics, so you've probably got capacity to switch to infrared in the night or something with your eye, and other things like that. Because it'd be tech that you don't have in the public, or maybe you'd be given career choices. That'd be the other thing, like ex-military might end up as security. But even so, you've got a kind of branch, or a career branch that you got to follow, which is forces you down a set pattern, really. So I think it's a case of watch this space. We don't know what's going on with the US at the moment, but more resistance to Donald Trump will possibly just create a more radical version where people want to go, and I think it's polarising people, so there's not a grey area. You know, it's how people react to people coming over the border, you know, turn up with shotguns. There's not there's no sort of middle ground. Like, they're not going to sort of assess them or even want to know anything about them. They're just going to say, right, well, they're not meant to be here, get out. And that's the way they are. And I guess they might see themselves as patriots, but that might be questionable what a patriot is, and can you be liberal and patriotic and all these sorts of things. So yeah, bigger picture to see. So anyway, this is Peter signing off, and have a good one.